What's up, dude? First, I would like to apologize for not posting on Sunday. I can't remember if I did on Saturday or not, but I know for sure on Sunday I didn't. I did senior photos for somebody this weekend, so that was what I was mainly focusing on, was getting all my editing done so then I could just work on videos. So I apologize, but now I should be back to posting pretty much every day now, and as long as you guys like these true crime videos, that's what I'll be posting. Of course, I will be adding in some vlogs here and there. I have one that I've been working on for like days now, but that's kind of besides the point. Also, if I sound kind of odd, it could be because I'm very congested, like in my nose. I feel it. I don't know if I'm getting sick. I really think it's just because it's dry outside and I have allergies, so my nose is very, very uncomfortable. So I'm trying to, as hard as I can, to talk normally. But I think that's all I wanted to say before we hop right into today's video. Also, today's video is not sponsored by anyone, so if there's any companies that would like to sponsor a video, comment down below, or I'm positive you can find my email somewhere on the web. Anyways, let's jump right in. So today's case is about Juana Barraza, the old lady killer. So this happened in Mexico, so I know that I'm going to mispronounce every name that I possibly can, so I would like to apologize right from the get-go. I'm trying my best, I promise. Okay, so this case is sort of a lesser known one. I didn't find much on the internet, but what I did find was kind of interesting because I've never heard of this case before. So Juana was born December 27th, 1957 in Bezoyocan. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I'm pronouncing them wrong. I'm not meaning to sound rude or like I'm mocking. I'm trying. Hidalgo, a rural city north of Mexico City. Her mother, Justa Sampirio, left Juana's father when she was 3 months old, and her mother was also an alcoholic who allegedly traded her for 3 beers to a man who repeatedly sexually assaulted her in his care. That man was Jose Lugo. Juana unfortunately became pregnant by him twice, once when she was 13 and once when she was 16. Both times she miscarried. In the end, she did have several failed marriages and 4 children. Unfortunately, however, her first son was killed in a gang shooting at the age of 24, so a very young man. She became a female luchador, wrestler, who toured central Mexico going by the name La Dama del Silencio, the Lady of Silence. Not many records about her time as a wrestler other than she retired in 2000, so we don't even know if she was a good wrestler. She did struggle financially, taking a lot of very odd jobs here and there where she could. She stole from businesses, and eventually that escalated into burglarizing homes. In 1996, her and a friend planned to dress as nurses and get access to elderly people's homes and rob them. The friend, however, was in a relationship with a corrupt federal police officer who extorted Juana for 12,000 pesos, which at the time would have been worth 1,207,320 American dollars at the time. So not a small amount. And he wanted the 12,000 pesos in return for her freedom. Brutal murders started in 1998, with the police and press speculating that the serial killer was a man dressed in women's clothing dubbed El Matavitas, and a number of people were imprisoned for 3 murders. Juana's first reported victim, Maria de la Luz Gonzalez Anaya, was murdered on the 25th of November in 2002, so that would have been after Juana had retired from wrestling. After she had gained access to the home, Gonzalez started to make derogatory comments. Juana became infuriated and beat Gonzalez before fatally strangling her with her bare hands. After her first kill, Juana would not strike again for another 3 months. She continued to murder elderly women between 2002 and 2005. She targeted older women probably as a result of having an abusive mother, and that was sort of her outlet and how she was able to deal with those unresolved feelings towards her mother. That's sort of the speculation anyhow. Since she targeted older women, Juana was called the little old lady killer. She used the nurse's costume to get into homes pretending to be a social worker or a city council nurse. Juana would start by beating them using moves she had learned during her wrestling career before strangling them with either her bare hands, stethoscope, pantyhose, curtain cords, telephone cables, and whatever else she could find. She would then rob the victims for personal gain and to obtain a trophy. So it kind of seemed like senseless murder murders that just had to do with her mommy issues, honestly. A major breakthrough in the case occurred on January 25th of 2006 when a suspect was arrested fleeing from the home of the serial killer's latest victim, Ana Maria de los Reyes Alfaro, who lived in the Venustiano Carranza borough of Mexico City. Alfaro, 82, had been strangled with a stethoscope. To the surprise of many Mexicans who had supposed the killer to be a male, the suspect detained was Juana Barraza. Witnesses at previous murder scenes had described a masculine-looking woman, and police had previously looked for a transvestite, although they later admitted that the former wrestler resembled composite images of the suspect. Barraza closely resembled a model of the killer's features, which showed La Matavitas with close cropped hair, dyed blonde, and a facial mole, and was carrying a stethoscope, pension forms, and a card identifying her as a social worker when she was detained. So eventually she did actually get a real nurse's costume, so that just made her act even more believable. Mexico City prosecutors said fingerprint evidence linked Barraza to at least 10 murderers of the as many as 40 murders attributed to the killer. The wrestler is said to have confessed to murdering Alfaro and 3 other women, but denied involvement in all other killings. Sorry, I'm just kind of laughing at my complete inability to say Mexican last names. She told reporters she had visited Alfaro's home in search of laundry work, which I'm sure we all can see right through that story and just know that she was a murderer looking for her next victim. She was tried in the spring of 2008, and on March 31st, she was found guilty on 16 charges of murder and aggravated burglary, including 11 separate counts of murder. So that's not a small amount by any means. She was sentenced to 759 years in prison. Since sentences imposed in Mexican courts are generally served concurrently, but the maximum sentence under Mexican law is 60 years, she will most likely serve the full sentence in prison. So as far as I know, she doesn't have any chances at parole, so we'll kind of see. But like I said, there's not a ton of information on this case. I've linked my case sources down below, but this is pretty much what I found out, and this is sort of just the quick rundown version of this case. I just thought that it was really interesting because there's not a ton of info, but it's kind of a crazy story. I honestly really wish that there was more about it, but I guess other than knowing that she had a really rough childhood, which doesn't excuse her crimes, of course, but and sort of her strange working career, I mean, I guess that's all we need to know, considering they caught her and they did actually convict her of crimes. I mean, they caught her, they figured out, yes, she did in fact do this, and then they put her in jail. So I guess what more do we need to know? But I just feel like this could be a really interesting story if we really dug into it. I don't know how you do that, but someone should really do that. But that is our case for today. I just wanted to do kind of a quick one for you guys, so that way I was at least uploading something. I don't want you guys to think I forgot about you. I really love these true crime cases. They are so interesting to me. Also, someone commented, and I don't think they like the name True Crime Core that I was going with for this series. So comment any name ideas that you have for the series down below, or if you don't even think that I need a name, let me know. I don't know, I just thought it would be kind of fun to have like a name to call this. But that is it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow in my next video. Bye guys.